Hi there. Welcome to the Outside Opinion. Since when does the character of another man chart the chapter of my life? So my pastor runs his mouth about social ills. I would say he's entitled to his own opinion. For the American media, he is unpatriotic and should be condemned, which for me heightens the hypocrisy that exists in your society. On one hand you cry, free speech, but on the other hand it's shh, hush, you have no say. Makes me wonder if only one ethnicity is freed to express its thoughts publicly. It's the cry for Barack to cut ties from his pastor and church, only because the man said something that you don't agree with, ignoring the fact that millions share the same concerns. Let me remind you, America, cancer cells left untreated will spread and poison the body, forcing me to think, with all the nonsense, premature decisions and personal, in other words, selfish agenda being exercised by this current administration, how is it that no one is calling for Barack, Hillary, or even McCain to separate him or herself from politics? Food for thought. You're proud, and by all means you should be. No one is disputing that. But in the same breath, you accepted the adjectives concerned, frustrated, fearful, depressed, angry, and so on and so forth. But at the same time, you allowed the media to take bitterness out of context, fed it to you in a negative dish, and bon appetit, you enjoyed it. Barack is right. That's petty. Silly politics. I agree. At the beginning, Hillary had my full support. Plus, Bill is my boy. He did an okay job during his term. And I was cheering for a Hillary-Barack ticket. But slowly and surely, she convinced me otherwise. Especially with the last set of, kitchen sink politics. It bothers me a great deal to see how willing she is to sideline the issues and true concerns, bitterness if I'm allowed to say, of the American people, pushed that to the back burner in order to make room for her continued character attack on Mr. Obama. Bosnia. Taking cover from gunfire. A lot could be said about character and credibility. But how does that prevent a recession? And please, can someone make the link with how that is going to prevent millions from losing their homes? Anyone? No one? My point exactly. So Barack says, it was 45 minutes of questioning that had nothing to do with the real issues. The media's response? Why is he whining? But Hillary complains about negative press coverage, and for her it's unfair. That looks like the definition of hypocrisy to me. But what do I know? In fact, maybe I should take that back before I'm looked upon as another Reverend Wright. Ooh, we don't want that. So in the midst of all the rhetoric, it boils down to experience, or that's the media's mind influence, and that they would like to give birth to. He's too young. Not enough time in Washington. Need more years in the Senate. Bull. To do what? Fully conform to the politics of the day? Now let's take a closer look at experience. Bush came in with a wealth of experience from a family of political know-how. But look where it got us. A failing economy and the world's most expensive war, disposing of both money and lives. McCain has experience. I must give that to him. But with all the experiences, his proposal outlining the continuance of a failed Bush policy makes me tremble with fear. Have me wondering if the meaning of experience is follow accurately in the path laid before you by another. And here goes Senator Clinton claiming proudly, I have more experience. Hillary, if I were you, I wouldn't say that. Now, where does that leave Barack? Still in the valley of inexperience. which is not a bad thing. Unwilling to continue in the box thinking of conventional wisdom. Proposing with a clear vision the things that ought to be done to revive America's economy, unite the country, and end this misguided war. Get this. The only one of the three who plans to make government transparent and listen to the people before making certain decisions. That sounds like democracy to me and not the current autocratic paradigm. Sir, when you refused to heed to the temptations of silly politics, ignoring the opportunity to attack Hillary's misspeak Senator Barack Obama, sir, you have won my endorsement. And for you, I will cast my vote. Agreeing with Senator Clinton in her own words, yes, 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 you are electable. Oh, wait. I got so caught up in this historic political era that I forgot. I don't have a vote. My bad. That's your outside opinion. Until next time, vote in the hope of a positive change. Enough respect.